Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Freeman Motorsports for the 55th Annual Snowball Derby. The action's already started on the racetrack. We're a little bit behind today, but still nonetheless, we're bringing you all the action as best we can. Thanks to everybody tuning in here today. Thanks if you tuned in last night for the Gateway Dirt Nationals. We got some doubleheader action this weekend. It's the first time we've been live this often in quite some time now that the NASCAR offseason has approached. Like I said, thanks to everybody tuning in. And it looks like we are having some technical difficulties right now at the moment. Hold on just a second. And it looks like we might have to relaunch. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Are we live? Are we live? We should be live. We should be live. We're having some technical difficulties on my end, I think. But there you have the scoring board on my left. Let me know in the chat if you guys can hear me. Thanks to everybody tuning in. Thanks to everybody tuning in. Just trying to work out some technical gremlins here as we're starting to go live. Currently got a caution right now, and your leaders are coming down pit road to put down some fresh tire on. Seems like we're having some technical difficulties with the connection on my end. It should sort itself out here pretty shortly. So just bear with us here for a moment. On that leaderboard that we got quite a few I think the audio is clear at the moment. I don't think the picture is, but well, what can you do, I guess. I'm trying to sort some things out on my end to make sure everything that can go right is going right now, but it seems like the technical end is not at the moment. Yeah, currently under caution here. The 12 car went around off of turn 4. So far, Derek Thorne has been setting an unbelievable pace, lapping quite a few cars. He has put himself in his own bracket at the moment. And yeah, I don't know why we are having such technical difficulties right now. Seems like the connection is struggling. So working on making sure everything is going right now. You got the leaderboard there on your left. Currently Derek Thorne, Josh Berry, Matthew Craig, your top 3. Then Quaffle, Pollard, Byron, Connor Jones, and then Eric Jones. And who else runs out your top 10? Sorry, I am also kind of just tuning into the race. I'm a little bit behind. We got Jace Hansen and Jake Garcia round out your top 10. Yeah, we are having some serious connection difficulties right now. Not sure why that is. Hold on just a moment. We're doing everything we can on our end to improve it. And it looks like even the Snowball Derby's having some issues on their end. Thanks to everybody tuning in, though. I think it's slowly getting a little better. Cassette tape. I know, yeah. I know I'm breaking. I'm trying to figure out how to not break. Under caution at the moment. 238 laps still to go in this one. Josh Berry started on pole, but Derek Thorne was able to get by him, and he has led every lap since that moment. But some guy's struggling here early on. Noah Gregson has already lost a lap, I think, or he might have just been spared by that caution, but he was really struggling. He was about to go a lap down. Daniel Dye, another guy that's already gone 2 laps down. If we look further down your leaderboard, you can see Daniel Dye 3 laps down already. Yeah, he's really struggling in that machine. He's all the way down in 35th. That's an ARCA Series driver. Yeah, then where is Noah Gregson at? Noah Gregson is... Well, I can't find him on the leaderboard at the moment. Oh, yeah, he's in 25th. And is he on the lead? Yeah, he is off the lead lap in 25th. And other guys are stuck a lap down, like Luke Fenhouse. So, yeah, this is a long race. A lot of things can ebb and flow. But, yeah, right now it seems like it's going to be hard to beat Derek Thorne, Josh Berry, Connor Jones, others. And Bubba Pollard has been slowly moving his way forward. That's somebody who I think I'm definitely going to keep my eye on the rest of the day. Thanks to everybody tuning in. Make sure you drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Where did the long hair go? Oh, we do not have the wig today. Maybe we'll bring it back out here. Maybe we'll bring it back out. Sorry if there's some background noise. Hey, guys, hit that like button, though, if you haven't already. We got 15 people in here. Make sure you hit that like button. Let's get it up to 10 likes. It looks like the technical difficulties have left us for now. Fingers crossed. Hopefully I'm not jinxing it right now, but... currently under caution, and they're slowly ticking away the laps. I'm also just tuning into this a little bit late. Already about 15 laps have passed since the start of it, so I don't know exactly how things started, but the Epic, how are you doing? Who are your guys' picks to win in the chat? You guys banking on a Cup Series guy like Eric Jones or William Byron, or are you going with like one of those, specialized short track racers like Bubba Pollard, Luke Fenhouse, others? I mean, Bubba Pollard, this is the track that he was selected to be, I guess, the quote hometown hero at in the SRX. So that's basically all I know about Bubba Pollard, but I know that he should be good. I think we're going to be going green next time by, though. We will be going green next time by. Also, that leaderboard to my left is going to be just a little bit ahead of me. So, anyway, so we're going to get restarted here with 234 laps to go. It'll be Connor Jones and Derek Thorne leading them to green. Then Josh Berry and Matthew Craig on row number 2. Got Dale Earnhardt, Bubba Wallace in the chat. It's got some memes. Wait, is Bubba? Oh. I saw a cassette tape. I'd like to talk about Bubba Wallace. Okay, I think we're going green next time by. Okay, so on the inside, it's going to be Connor Jones. On the outside, it'll be Derek Thorne. Jones in the 44, Thorne in the 43. Then on row 2, on the inside, you have Josh Berry in the 26. To his outside is Matthew Craig in the 54. But a really stacked field here today. And here they come off of turn number 4. The green flag is back out. 233 laps to go in the 55th Annual Snowball Derby. Good restart for Derek Thorne up top. He's going to be able to clear Connor Jones off of turn 2 down the back straightaway. Craig looking to take second place away from Jones, and Jones is going to get put in the middle of 3 wide. Josh Berry dives it down on the inside. A bold move there from Josh Berry, and he's moved up into the 3rd spot. A really poor restart here for Connor Jones. He's going to drop from 2nd back to 4th, and now he's under pressure from the other 26 machine. That's Bubba Pollard looking to find a way by. And he will. And Jones continues to drop as he is now getting passed by the 4J of Eric Jones. Jones versus Jones. So yeah, Connor Jones trying to stop the bleeding here at the moment. He's stacking them up behind him, the 32, the 24, and others all over the bumper of that 44. And he's going to get put in the middle of 3 wide once again. And now he has dropped all the way out of the top 10 since his restart. Yeah, this is not working out for Connor Jones. But at the front, it's Derek Thorne, Matthew Craig, and Josh Berry. Yeah, Connor Jones continues to drop back. He is now fallen outside of the top 10. But Josh Berry's looking for second place as he's going to go to the inside of Matthew Craig in turns 3 and 4. Off turn 4, Berry, Craig side by side at the line. Give it to Craig by about a foot. Berry, though, still on the inside of him through turns 1 and 2. It looks like he's going to have a stronger exit. And Berry's up into second place. Pollard, though, filling that gap, not allowing to Craig to slip back into third place. Pollard's going to move up to third. Craig back to fourth. So now Josh Berry sets his sights on trying to take that top spot back from Derek Thorne, but Bubba Pollard is coming. He is on the bumper of Josh Berry right now. The 26 car versus the 26 car. 26B versus the 26P. Thanks to everybody tuning in. Make sure you drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Oh, and Pollard's going to get to the inside of Berry through into turn 3. And Pollard's going to move up to second place. Berry back to third. And now Craig putting the pressure back on Berry. Now we'll be looking at the leaderboard here really quick to keep tabs on things. Okay, so it's Thorne, Pollard, Berry, Craig, Eric Jones, your top 5. Then Byron, Hansen, Robbins, Quatful, and Garcia, your top 10. Now, Connor Jones continues to fall back as we look further back in the field. Eric Jones, though, getting some pressure from the 24 of William Byron. Jones in the black 4. Byron trying to lurk and set up a pass here. Has a bit of a higher entry to turn 3. And he kind of crosses down off the exit of turn 4 to get a bit of a run on the back of the 4 of Jones. Still not close enough to make a move here. He's looking to the inside for a moment there down the back straightaway. Byron continuing to look for a way to set up this pass behind him. You got the 08 of Jace Hansen staying in this battle as well. Your top 7 have kind of broken away from the rest of the field. Your top 7 separated by 3 seconds, and there's a second and a half back, the gap between 7th and 8th place. Byron still just staying kind of right on the bumper of that 4 car. Still a long way to go. Only 30 laps complete of 250, so a lot can still happen. You don't want to necessarily force the issue here too early. Byron really, I think, closer there than the last couple laps, but he had a bit of a bobble there off of turn 2. Cost him a little bit of ground. So far, though, Derek Thorne is pulling away. I think it's like 84 laps complete. 216 to go. At the front, though, Derek Thorne has grown that lead up to almost a second over Bubba Pollard. Field starting to spread out here. Oh, and Byron's gotten by Eric Jones down the back straightaway. Byron now is up to 5th place. Now Jones under pressure from the 08 of Jace Hansen. Hansen staying right on the bumper of that 4 of Jones. Jones starting to fall off here a little bit. Further back behind these guys, Hunter Robbins, Jake Garcia, and Cole Butcher going at it for 8th through 10th place. The laps continuing to tick by here. About 17 and a half seconds is 1 lap. These guys are flying through it. Thanks, everybody, tuning in. Make sure you drop a like and subscribe. Currently 15 people watching right now. Only 4 likes, guys. Let's get it up to 10 likes. Yeah, there's a good amount of people in the stands. Are you also watching online somewhere, cassette tape? Yeah, you wish Brad made the race. Yeah, it just came up a bit too short there. But, I mean, that just goes to show you it's a really competitive field. I'm not too surprised, though, that Brad didn't make the race. He has not had a lot of experience recently in these types of cars. So, a lot of these guys are, spending a lot more time in these type of race cars than Brad is. So, not too surprised that he was raced out. And here comes Connor Jones getting put a lap down by Derek Thorne. And now your leaders are starting to work some more lap traffic ahead of Connor Jones. The 65 now trying to get passed by the 43 of Derek Thorne. And this will present an opportunity for Bubba Pollard to maybe make up some time. Lap traffic, whoever can work lap traffic the best could end up being the one that wins this race. Actually, further up ahead, there are lapped cars racing side by side about 2 rows deep. So that could definitely slow down your leaders a bit. And, the 48. This is a little further back in the pack. 48 making a pass on the 32. Pardon me if I don't know some of these drivers' names, guys. Yeah, you got Jeremy Dawson, the 44, getting a lot of pressure right now from the 51 of Stefan Nassi. Yeah, that 51 is all over the bumper of that 44. But at the front, Bubba Pollard kind of getting slowed down by some lap traffic. That's allowed Josh Berry to close right back up into the bumper of that 26P car as they work their way by the lap number 65. Berry now right on the bumper of Pollard. But as these guys battle at the front, Derek Thorne continues to grow that lead just a bit. Now it's up to almost over a second. Derek Thorne's got clean track ahead of him for a couple of laps, so he's trying to give himself some breathing room between the second and third place cars. Back outside, just outside the top 15, you got the 32 of Carson Quaffle. We got a slow car on the racetrack, though, the 44. That's probably going to bring out the caution here. The 44, he was losing some ground there for a minute, and it looks like he might have had a tire go down on that car in turns 1 and 2. Doesn't look like he made any contact with anybody or the wall, but he has come to a stop up in turn 2, and that has brought us under the caution flag. And now he's going to limp that car back to pit road. Looks like all the tires are up on the left side. Yeah, Jeremy Doss. Looks like there's a bit of damage actually to the left rear. But like I said, all the tires are up, so not quite sure exactly what's going on here on this 44 machine. Crew's taking a look at it. Taking off the right side, so they'll see if they can get that 44 car back out there. But now we have gotten to the 1/3 point just about in this race. And, they got a replay of the incident. And, yeah, it was just going down into turn 1. The 44 just got a hit from the back of the 48. And it looks like something so it looks like he broke something in the rear end. It looks like the 48 basically just kind of ran over the 44 there as they went down into turn 1. He was trying to make a move down low, and Doss wasn't having it. But Pelter was trying to get by, and it looks like just that contact was enough to break something in the left rear. And it looks like that might be terminal for Doss. Thanks to everybody watching. Make sure you drop a like and subscribe. Hey, we're only 15 subscribers away from 3,100, guys. 15 subscribers away. Let's get it. Make sure you guys drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let's get this thing up to 10 likes. And Derek Thorne, though, is continuing to kind of put on a show of domination so far. We'll see if anybody can make the right adjustments and reel him in. Cassette tape, you want Chase to win. You know, I don't know what Chase you're talking about, man. I'm looking through, you're talking about Chase. I'm looking for a name. I thought I just saw Chase somewhere on the leaderboard. Are you talking about, I don't think Chase is in this race. Or maybe he didn't make his way in. I'm looking at the leaderboard. Or do you mean Jace? Yeah, no, there is no Chase. There is Jace, which maybe you just misspelled. Or, like, autocorrected. Whew. So I believe pit road's open here. I don't think there's any takers. Or is everybody going to come down pit road here? Can't quite tell from the camera angle that they're currently staying on. Yeah, it doesn't look like anybody's really coming down pit road here. Man, does anybody have anything for Derek Thorne, though, right now? Yeah, cassette tape. I'm not quite sure. Chase, if you have the last name, maybe I could... Would I know who it is? Thanks, everybody watching, though. Hey, we're almost up to 10 likes, guys. Hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And just like that, we now have turned 200, or now we've turned 100 laps. 200 still to go. Hey, we're up to 3,086, guys. 3,086, only 14 subscribers away. Only 14 subscribers away. Just kind of waiting on them. Caution brakes taking a little while here. Trying to keep tabs on anybody moving forward, anybody moving back. I mean, Pollard is, I'd say, kind of like the biggest mover near the front so far. Him and Byron have both worked their way forward quite a bit. But like I said, we're only a third of the way into this race, so, you know, equipment's still going to be tested quite a bit more throughout the day. Hey, we're up to 12 likes. You guys just knocked that goal out of the park. Appreciate it. So looks like we're going to be going green again here soon in just a moment. And it looks like the guys are going to come off of pit road here, and I think that means we'll probably be going green in about 2 or 3 laps. Yeah, I think the two guys that I have to keep my eye on right now, like I said, are Pollard and Byron. They're the guys making the passes, moving their way forward. Obviously, you got Derek Thorne out front here. But, and if you're wondering where your favorite driver is and he's not shown on the screen right now, he's not running in the top 8, ask me and I will try to get you an update as quickly as I can. Also, I know there's probably a lot of Noah Gragson fans out there. So far, Gragson kind of struggling. He's stuck 1 lap down. He is down in 26th. Still a long way to go. You could possibly get that back eventually. Still 35 cars in this race. Only one out so far. It's the 112 of Augie Grill. Then you got Blaine Rocha, 8 laps down. Jeremy Doss, 4 laps down. He might be done for the day as well, actually. Daniel Dye, Tyler Tanner, Michael House, 3 laps down. And then some guy stuck 2 laps down. Now, this is going to be kind of harder to overcome, but just hold on one second. It looks like, okay, it looks like Connor Jones, Tyler Tanner, Daniel Dye, those guys are 2 laps down. I don't know. It's kind of confusing the way this leaderboard works, at least in terms of the scoring once you go past 1 lap down. Okay, I think we're going to be going green in 2 laps. 2 laps, I believe. Hey, we're up to 3,087. Only 13 subscribers away. Only 13 subscribers away from 3,100. Let's get it. I appreciate it. Already up over 100 viewers on the day. I appreciate that as well, guys. Thanks if you tuned in last night for the Dirt Nationals, and if you're tuning in once again today. Hey, we're up to 3,088. Do it for Dale. Just 12 away, guys. You guys are flying up through this. We're going to get to 3,100 before we even get to the finish of this race. Okay, here we are. Thanks to everybody tuning in. Hey, let's get up to 20 likes. Hey, when you like the stream, that's a free way to help support what we do here. It recommends the stream to more viewers, so hit that like button. Aw, dang, cassette tape. You missed out on saying Dale Earnhardt 2,000 times. It wasn't even 2,000 times. It was 3,000 times. And if you really want to, you can go back and watch it. It is on the YouTube channel. I think that might be the last one of those. That might be the last one of those we do, believe it or not. Unless we get a louder request. Because it's kind of killer for me. And it also does it. I feel like most people don't really care too much about it, which I don't know why you wouldn't care about saying Dale Earnhardt 3,000 times. I can't believe that. But you might just do like a giveaway or something like that instead. Okay, here we go. Okay, not going green this time. By maybe next time. By 104 laps in the books, 196 to go. Oh no, it looks like the technical gremlins are coming back. They're coming back just a bit. Yeah, I think we may have gotten it sorted out. And are we going to be going green this time? No, I don't think so. Or are we? I can't tell. The lights are still on the pace car, but they're showing a green flag. Okay, no, the lights are off. No, they're on. Okay. I'm not quite sure why we're not going green yet. Just doing some parade laps here, I guess, at the moment. I don't know. Or I think we might go green this time by. Okay, yeah, we're going green this time by. It looks like the lights are off on the pace car. Yes, we'll be going green this time by with 194 to go. Yeah, Kenny Johnson, I think it more so just has to do with not many people care about the... I guess that not that many people care about the Snowball Derby. Noah Gregson is a lap down in 25th, Luke. But here we are about to go green again here. 194 laps to go. Good restart here for the 43 down low. But Josh Berry's not giving up. Just behind him, Pollard on the outside with a good run here down the back straightaway. Derek Thorne, though, out to 2-car length lead here already on this restart. They're still side-by-side for second. Josh Berry up the racetrack there just a bit in turns 3 and 4. Pollard a bit sideways off corner exit. They're still side-by-side for second place. Berry going to eke out just a bit ahead of Pollard through turns 1 and 2 down the back straightaway, and he is clear for second place. Pollard back to third, but Byron trying to fill that hole on the inside. Byron's looking to get himself onto the top 3 for the first time today. And he will. Byron's up to third. Pollard back to fourth here on this restart. Pollard's lost 2 spots. Not ideal here. Jones still in fifth. Then behind him, they're side by side for 6th place. The 08 of Jace Hansen and the 54 of Matthew Craig. At the front, though, Barry trying to keep Derek Thorne in his sights. So far, that 43 car has been doing a good job of getting out front and then running away and hiding. Nobody's been able to really reel him in yet. Jace Hansen continues to have a good run. He's up to 6th place. Now Matthew Craig under pressure for that 6th spot, or no, 7th spot from Robbins. Thanks to everybody tuning in. Thanks to everybody tuning in here, though. And there has not been any sort of big crashes yet, Luke. All 35 of the 36 cars still in this race. So, yeah, I'd say so far things have been pretty tame. Guys, make sure you drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already. It's a free way to help support the channel. We're almost up to 20 likes, and we're only 12 subscribers away from 3,100. Just 12 subscribers away from 3,100. And the 91 of Ty Majeski moving by Peltier for 13th. So Majeski, a lot of you guys probably know that name. Truck Series driver. He's having a solid run here so far, trying to work his way forward. And now Craig was able to hold off Robbins, and now Robbins getting a lot of pressure from the 53 machine. He's going to get a bit of a bump there off of turn 2, and the 53 is going to dive it up the inside of the 18 off of turn 4. That's a spot there for Cole Butcher. He's up to 8th place. Robbins back to 9th. Now he's under pressure from the 21 of Corey Heim. That's a lot of name. That's another name that a lot of you guys probably recognize. Heim going to make a very similar move to Butcher. He's going to move it up the inside there in turns 3 and 4. He's going to have the advantage at the line by an inch. And now Robbins kind of stuck on the outside getting freight trained here. Butcher's going to go by, and he's going to lose another spot to the 51. And now he's finally going to be able to tuck in line just ahead of Ty Majeski. But Majeski going to try to keep the pressure here on this 18 car that's really starting to struggle right now. At the front, though, Derek Thorne's growing his lead up to about 0.4 of a second. Just about 5 or 6 car lengths around this racetrack. Then it's a 1.5 seconds back to William Byron in 3rd, 2 seconds back to Bubba Pollard in 4th, and 3.5 seconds back to Eric Jones in 5th. And Eric Jones starting to get some pressure from Jace Hansen. Hansen continuing to have a solid run here so far today. And Butcher putting some pressure on Craig here for 7th place. The 53 versus the 54. Going to give him a bit of a tap there off of turn 4, and Butcher's just going to go right up the inside of Craig. Craig, I feel like, kind of let him have it there. Still kind of early on in this race, 120 laps down, 180 to go. Yeah, Butcher, that 53 looking really strong right now, and he's starting to reel in Jace Hansen. He's about 10 car lengths up the road. And Robbins continuing to stack him up behind him. And he stacks up Majeski, and that opens the door for the 22 of Smith. And Smith's going to be able to go by Majeski down low. That's Sammy Smith, actually. You guys know who that is probably. He'll be racing full-time in the Xfinity Series next year for Joe Gibbs. Sammy Smith now looking to get by Robbins for 11th. I believe Sammy Smith pitted for tires under that last caution. So that might be giving him a slight advantage over these other guys right now. And Sammy Smith not quite able to get to the inside of Robbins there off of turn 4, but keeping the pressure on him. Last time by, though, Josh Berry ran a pretty good lap, 0.2 of a second faster than Derek Thorne, so we'll see if he can eat into that lead of the 43 car here. Byron ran a faster lap than both of them, though. And Cole Butcher ran the fastest lap on the racetrack back in 6th. Last time by, Cole Butcher runs an even faster lap. He's about 0.2 of a second faster than anybody else on the racetrack at the moment. Cole Butcher really flying here. And Craig's under pressure from Sammy Smith. Or is that Sammy Smith? No, that's the 21 of Corey Heim. Corey Heim going by Matthew Craig, as well as the 51 of Anassi. And Craig is dropping back here a bit on this run. He's back to 10th place, and Sammy Smith's going to be trying to reel him in here soon. But at the front, Josh Berry, I had just mentioned it. He's starting to run a little bit faster than Derek Thorne. That 26B car putting the pressure on that 43 of Derek Thorne, and they are starting to catch lap traffic, so that could be adding another factor into this battle for the lead here. And it's not too far behind him. William Byron could also be in this battle in just a matter of seconds here. Oh, there's a slow car down there on the apron. But up just ahead of these leaders, you got side-by-side lap cars. They're going to sort themselves out here. But oh, and Josh Berry's going to get kind of checked up there a little bit by the 33. Yeah, now they're trying to put the 5 a lap down here. And your top 3 are all running nose to tail now, separated by just a half a second with 171 laps to go. Thanks to everybody tuning in. Make sure you drop a like and subscribe. We got 25 people watching right now. 20 likes. Let's get it up to 25 likes. And hey, we got another subscriber. Just 11 subscribers away from 3,100. Hit that subscribe button. I appreciate it. Josh Berry working his way by the number 5. A lapped car. Byron doing the same. Now just ahead of these leaders, another lapped car, the 65. Now Josh Berry, it looks like he is going to be trying to fight to take this lead back here pretty soon. Looking at the lap times. Oh, Stefan Nasty's gotten by Corey Heim for 8th place. And also Cole Butcher continues to move forward. He's gotten by Jace Hansen and Eric Jones. He's up to 5th. And he continues to run the fastest laps on the racetrack. And he is starting to reel in Bubba Pollard for 4th place here. And now Sammy Smith also getting by Corey Heim. Corey Heim really starting to slip back here in that 21 car. Yeah, I'm just kind of looking at the lap times to see who's moving forward, who's falling off, and whose car's gaining pace. The fresh tires on that 22 of Sammy Smith are really helping him out right now. He's running about 1/10 of a second quicker than most of the guys he's racing around. He's trying to get by Stefan Nassi for 8th place. At the front, though, Josh Berry under pressure from William Byron, and Byron's going to go up the inside of Berry into turn 1. And new second-place car, it's William Byron. He's up to 2nd. He continues to slowly work his way forward. I was talking about him under the last caution. Byron slowly working his way forward. And now as those guys battled, it did allow Derek Thorne to kind of drive away by a couple of car lengths. But Byron continues to move in on your leader. Derek Thorne has grown a lead of about 1 second, though, now, which is rather big considering the size of this racetrack. He's got 2 lapped cars between him and William Byron. It seems like the 26 of Josh Berry cannot work lap traffic as well as these other leaders right now. And the 22 of Sammy Smith putting the pressure on Steven Nasty, just like I was saying, and now he has moved up right into that 8th position, and he sets his eyes on the 08 of Jace Hansen. Sammy Smith continuing to apply the pressure. Also, an update for you guys on Noah Gregson. He's running in 24th. 2 laps down now, I believe. Or, no, I think that's 1 lap down. Now, 1 lap down in 24th. He is the number 30 car. So I'll keep you guys an update on if the 30 car goes another lap down, because that would be pretty hard for him to overcome. But now Sammy Smith trying to get to the inside of Jace Hansen here into turn 3, and he is going to be able to go right on by. Hansen kind of let him go there. I think a lot of these guys know that that 22 car's got fresh tires, or fresher tires, I should say. So it's going to be pretty hard for them to hold him off, so they're kind of just letting him go. But Smith up to 7th, and now he's trying to get by Eric Jones for 6th. Cole Butcher, though, continuing to reel in Bubba Pollard here, but it looks like we are under the caution flag. Not quite sure for what, but yellow flag I think is going to be coming out here in just a second. And yeah, it's for the 4 car is around in turns 3 and 4. That is Fenhouse, Luke Fenhouse in the 4F. He was around, he was running, I believe, 1 lap down. I think it was right about where Noah Gregson was on the racetrack, so we'll maybe see if we can get a replay on what happened on that one, but that'll put us under the yellow here with 157 laps to go. Yeah, I know, we just need 11 more subscribers. Actually, no, we just need 10 more subscribers. We're up to 3,090, almost to 3,100. 10 subs away. Let's get it. Juanita Luna, it is not on Flow Racing. This was on pay-per-view. So I saved you guys $50. You could pay $50 for this race, or you can listen to me. And I guess you could still go paying $50, but we're already almost to the halfway point, so I don't know if it'd be totally worth it. Hopefully we can make some of that $50 back live streaming it on here. This is one of the biggest pavement short track races of the year. If you win this race, it's a sign that you can make it. You can make it in the big leagues of stock car racing, or I guess whatever type of pavement short track racing you're talking about. Chef, I didn't save you money. You weren't going to spend it regardless. Well, I didn't cost you money or save you money. I don't even know what I'm trying to say here. Anyways, looking at the chat here. Thanks to everybody tuning in. 35 people watching right now. 26 likes. Let's get it up to 30 likes, guys. I appreciate it. And like I said, just 10 subscribers away from 3,100. Hey, liking and subscribing. It's a free way to help support what we do here at Freeman Motorsports. I appreciate it. Hey, we're starting to get a little climb in viewers here. Starting to get a little climb in viewers here as we're getting to that halfway point. Almost 300 viewers on the day, guys. I appreciate it. And your leaders are all coming down pit road here. Changing, looks like they're going to be changing the left side tires on that 43 car. Well, I think they're going to be changing all 4, actually. I don't know what I'm even saying. Joe Warbell, what happened to Noah to go laps down? He just was slow. That's all you got. That's really all you got. He was just slow. I mean, this is a really competitive field. And I think the other thing the commentators are saying is that I don't think anybody really anticipated Derek Thorne being so fast. That 43 car has just really been in a league of his own. He's been able to kind of just run out there and hide on most of these restarts. Ashley, great commentary as well as in from England. Will you be commentating on the Chili Bowl? Yes, I will. But if you are tuning into that from England, you might as well just go to bed and then wake up early at like 5 or 6 a.m. because I feel like usually the Chili Bowl ends up starting not till like late at night. I don't know. But yeah, we'll be kind of feeling out the Chili Bowl and how much we do there, because obviously there's the main event, which we'll probably broadcast. But there is a whole lot of preliminary events that go on in the Chili Bowl, and they are very fun to watch. And I would broadcast them. It's just I don't know if I want to use up my voice doing that, and I don't really know how much interaction that would get from necessarily you guys, the viewers. So we'll still feel out maybe that stuff, but hey, 9 subs away. 9 subs away. Yeah, actually, you just stayed up till 5 a.m. Yeah, I have another viewer that actually, he doesn't tune in for these other short track events, but he'll usually tune in for the Cup events. And yeah, he's from England as well. And what was it? The Coke 600 that didn't end till like midnight. So very similar to the South Carolina 400. And yeah, he was up till 5 a.m. as well. All right, I appreciate the dedication. Not quite sure what you mean by that, cassette tape. The draft doesn't really matter as much on, like, it really doesn't matter at all, hardly, on this size of a racetrack. Pit stops coming in here. Somebody else I want to keep my eye on, Cole Butcher in that 53. He's been slowly working his way forward. He was back in about, I think he was back in like 10th place when this run began. He was able to work his way all the way up to, I believe, the 5th position. Hey, up to 3,092, 8 subs away. Appreciate it, guys. Hold on one moment. Just elevating the chair just a bit. About to get restarted here, though, in a moment. Closing out on the halfway point, like I've been saying. Does anybody have anything for Derek Thorne, though? That is still the question. It's Thorne, Byron, Barry, your top 3. Oh, my goodness. Anyways, something funny happening on the broadcast there. You know what, guys? But anybody in the chat want to say any ideas for the off-season content we should do? I would love to bring you guys more off-season content, but it's just hard. It's just I get pretty busy this time of year, so it's hard to have to sit down and just record a video. Honestly, that's why I like doing these live streams, just because it's like, I mean, you can just sit down and do it. You're gonna get to really like interact with you guys. Or on the videos, it's not quite the same. Okay, here. We're going to be going green here again in just a moment. We're at the halfway point. Ooh. But it's still Thorne and Byron at the front. And I think maybe one car stayed out, or maybe that's the free pass. Not quite sure who that is, but it's the 43 of somebody. Is that the 43? Trying to figure out who that is. Okay, it's also just, you know, an update on Noah Gregson. He is running in 22nd. He is the second car one lap down. The second car one lap down. So he's making a little bit of progress forward. I'm not sure if you can get the free pass here. Does anybody know, can you get the free pass in this race? Because that's like really his only hope. But he is making some progress, making some passes, but also you just got other guys that are kind of dropping out of the race. Okay, it looks like we're about to be going here. Yeah, the field is lining up. It'll be Thorne on the inside, Byron on the outside. Then on row 2, it'll be Barry on the inside, Pollard on the outside. Then row 3, it'll be Butcher on the inside, then Eric Jones on the outside. And I think the lights are they off on the pace car? No, they are still on. They are still on the pace car here. And I'm looking for the sign from the flag man. Are we going green next time by? Yes, we will be. Okay, going green next time by with 151 laps to go. Does the North Georgia Speedway have live streams? I have no idea. Cassette tape. Hey guys, thanks to everybody tuning in. Make sure you drop a like and subscribe. About to be going green here once again from the Snowball Derby at the halfway point right now. And the green flag is back in the air. Does Byron have anything for Thorne? 151 laps to go here in the Snowball Derby. A good restart for Thorne down low. Barry as well trying to take second place away from Byron here down low. Off of turn 2, Barry's got the slight advantage on Byron, but Derek Thorne with a great restart. He's already got a 2-car length lead over the rest of the field, and Barry still inching out a little bit ahead of Byron at the line. Byron, though, still hanging on the right rear quarter panel of that 26 machine, but off of turn 2, it's not going to be enough. Josh Barry retakes the second spot. Then behind him, you got Pollard in 4th, and then Butcher in 5th. Eric Jones trying to get around Butcher on the high side. And then Sammy Smith has moved up into the 7th position in the 22S. And Jones is going to concede that battle for the 5th spot. He will tuck into 6th, just behind Butcher. Race Designs, can't pronounce the first name. Van City Race Designs, Butcher going to the front. He is consistently running the fastest of the top 10 right now. Yeah, that's what I was mentioning. I should live stream the USCS next year. It ended this year. Not quite sure what that is. Anyways, now Sammy Smith going to the inside of Eric Jones in turns 3 and 4. That 22 car moving up towards the front and not quite clear of Jones just yet, but going down the front straightaway. That's the battle for 6th spot. And give it to Smith. Hansen trying to put the pressure on Jones, not allowing Jones to slip back down in front of him. But it's not going to be enough right there. It looks like Jones can't quite hold the bottom off turn 4. That's kind of opening the door for some of these guys to get to the inside of him off corner exit. Yeah, Hansen trying to put the pressure on Jones. Yeah, Jones just can't hold the inside as well, I think, as some of these other guys. But he's getting, I think he's just running a different line because he has a bit of a better corner exit. NASCAR's best years was when they had the Winston Cup Pontiac. Wow, you're really throwing it back there. It's Thorne, Barry, Byron, your top 3 here so far since the restart. And you can just see it. Thorne is just in his own league right now, man. I don't see any way anybody's going to be able to get by him unless he has some sort of issue. Like, Thorne has already grown that lead up to almost a second over the rest of the field, which is, I mean, a pretty decent-sized lead at this size of a racetrack. Looking at the lap times, though, Thorne's running 17.7s, and so is just about everybody else inside the top 5. Or, well, last time by, Thorne ran a 17.6, and nobody else ran lower than a 17.8. So he was 2/10 faster than the rest of the field last time by. So, yeah, that 43 car, man, it is just coming to life. The only thing that's really preventing him from just driving away is lap traffic is starting to bog him, or will start to bog him down. You think Byron and Jones are not showing their full hands yet? They're just rolling around making laps? I don't know about that. I feel like these guys are pushing it to their limit right now. And now it looks like Byron is closing back in on Josh Barry, so he might be able to take that second spot back. I do think that Byron might have the best long-run car of your leaders. Oh, Corey Heim diving it in on the inside of Hansen. That's going to move the 08 car up the track, and he is going to get freight trained. He's going to lose a spot to the 21, the 18, and now Majeski almost is able to get his nose down in there. The 08 slammed the door. Like, if that was later on in this race, I have a feeling Majeski may not have lifted for him. But, oh, Heim is going to get passed by Robbins, the 18 car moving back forward. He lost some positions on the last long run. It looks like he's starting to gain him back here on this one. Made some good adjustments on that car. Thanks to everybody tuning in. Over 50 people watching right now. Make sure you drop a like and subscribe. We're only 8 subscribers away. Only 8 subscribers away from 2,100. Or 3,100. Don't want to sell myself short there. But now Majeski's also going to be able to get by Hansen. Hansen really struggling here. But somebody who's not struggling, Sammy Smith, continues to move forward, and he's going to go by Bubba Pollard for the 5th position. And now Sammy Smith has cracked the top 5 for the first time today as he tries to reel in Cole Butcher. Looking at the lap times, though, your top 5 all running within about 1/10 of a second of each other. Nobody's really looking at as standout laps right now. Or, well, actually, I'd say Sammy Smith might be looking like the fastest car on the racetrack at the moment. He ran a 17.89. Your leader ran an 18.01, so he's about 1/10 of a second quicker. And now Hansen under pressure from Roderick, I believe. Is that who that is? Yes, it is. That is the 25, putting some pressure on the 08. If you're wondering where your favorite driver is running, ask me in the chat, and I'll try to get you an update. Oh, now you got Eric Jones under pressure from Stefan Nassi, and the 51 is going to go by the 4. Nassi is up to 7th, and Jones going to be under pressure here from Hunter Robbins in just a moment if he's not careful. Looking at the lap times, though, Thorne ran an 18.12. Barry ran a 17.91. And so, yeah, it looks like Barry ran the fastest lap last time by, about 1/10 quicker than the leader. And that lead has shrunk now down to only 0.4 of a second. I think lap traffic might be starting to play a factor. And Robbins putting the pressure on the bumper of Jones. This is for 8th place. That 18 car trying to move forward. Now they're talking about it on the broadcast. Robbins might be having to be willing to get a little bit more aggressive here with Jones. But with 127 laps to go, the laps are starting to wind down. We are closing in on the last 100. Thanks to everybody tuning in once again. Hey, we're up to 3,093 subscribers. Only 7 subscribers away. Appreciate it. Racer Knight 77, you're rooting for Byron. Hey, he's been moving his way forward. I think he's definitely got a shot at it still, running in 3rd position. NASA's first name is pronounced same as Steven. Just a heads up. Nassi? I don't know. If you spell it out in the chat, then maybe I'll be able to pronounce it better. Oh, Steven, I know. I keep saying Stefan. I don't know why. That's what you're talking about. Yeah. I keep I don't know. Maybe it's subconscious because I'm thinking Stephen Parsons. But yeah, Steven. I'm just going to say that. I got you. Yeah, things like that. I appreciate that in the chat. Anyways, Robbins is going to be able to get to the inside of Jones off of turn 4, and now he is up to the 8th position. Jones under pressure, though, from the 21 of Corey Heim. Heim on the inside of Jones, down the back straightaway. The 21 car looking to take 9th place away from the number 4. And off of turn 4, he might just have this pass complete. Yes, he will. Now, Ty Majeski trying to continue to put the pressure on Eric Jones. Majeski trying to get into the top 10 here. He's going to give Jones a shot. No! And that is the end of the day for Eric Jones and Ty Majeski. And the caution is out. Oh, my goodness. That 4 car just got sawed in half. Ty Majeski dove it in there, and it almost looked like when you got the open wheel cars and their tires touch and the one jumps up on top of the other, but somehow Majeski just got he runs into the back of the 4, but it almost launches that 91 onto the back of the 4 car, and it just shreds the back half of that 4 car right off. I mean, literally, at the end of the driver's seating area, I guess, at the end of the roll cage, the entire rear bumper has been dragged off of that car. And now he's brought his way to pit road. I mean, everything looks okay, except cosmetically, the entire rear end is gone off that race car. I mean, even the passenger side window and all that has just been ripped off. I mean, yeah, that's it for Jones right there, man. That is a crazy incident, and that is a tough break for Eric Jones. Cassette tape, you're rooting for Pollard? And that was a crazy instant there. But yeah, 7 subs away from 3,100. Hit that subscribe button, guys. We got 50 people watching right now. I appreciate it. Yeah, looking at a replay again here. It looks like, does Jones kind of come down? I mean, Majeski goes in there. So yeah, Majeski gives a little bit of a bump to the... That is just... It's just the way they made contact. Like, I mean, or not even the way they made contact. Like, I mean, that's not going to happen 9 times out of 10. I need to get 2 die cast out here to demonstrate for you, or I might just have to use my hands again. Hold on. Let me I got to demonstrate this. Reverse this. Hi, how you doing? Okay. We're having some technical difficulties right now. Just bear with us. Okay, hold on. We got some technical difficulties. Okay, I think it's working itself out here, But here's our high-tech demonstration of the incident involving Eric Jones and Ty Majeski. So, these are the 2 cars. You have, this is Eric Jones, and this is Ty Majeski. So they're going down the front straightaway into turn 1. Jones comes down. Majeski is like kind of making a move here because Jones is a bit off the pace, or well, like, and so Majeski goes in there, and they're turning. Then Majeski makes a bit of contact with Jones here and tries to get him up the track a bit. Jones gets he gets a bit sideways, so Majeski shoots it in there, and then like their tires like touch, and like the 9 car almost like gets jumped up into the air, or well, not the 9, the Majeski almost gets jumped up into the air because of that wheel-to-wheel contact, and like just lands basically on the rear of the 4 of Jones, and it just tears off the back half of the 4 car. But yeah, that was a pretty weird accident. What do you guys think about the high-tech demonstration right there? This is our instant replay breakdown, technique here on the channel. Make sure you guys drop a like and subscribe, though. Hey, we're only 6 subscribers away now. 6 subscribers away from 1,300. 1,300, dude. I don't even know what I'm saying. 3,100. I can't speak English right now, guys. I'm sorry, but yeah, that 4 car is done. Is Majeski car's damaged, Kevin Crawford? A bit of damage on the right front where he made the contact, but it looks like he might be okay. I mean, it's probably going to hurt the car a bit. It doesn't look like terminal damage, but maybe something broke underneath. Yeah, Andy Rios. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Yes, Luke, there was a wreck. That's what I was just describing. But yeah, the thing is these cars, the bodies are just so soft. I mean, the contact like that. I mean, literally having another race car on top of your race car, yeah, that's going to kind of crumple the car off entirely. But it was just so instantaneous. Like, the 91 gets up on the back of the 4, and, like, I mean, literally, the entire back half just goes to shreds on the 4 car. Like, the rear window pops right out. I mean, the entire bumper just gets basically sawed off the car. Cassette tape? What do you mean guitar? You want me to play the guitar? Like, on the guitar? Like, on the car? Like, I'm shredding on William Byron right now. Kyle Larson should be racing here. I mean, I wish he was doing something. I mean, I wish he was here, but I mean, the pavement isn't necessarily what he does, though. It's the dirt. It says Majeski is still shown in 11th. Well, I think, yeah, Majeski's still turning caution laps. I just don't know how that car will do at speed. But it looks like it'll be okay. But yeah, Jones is done. I think he's the 4th retirement of the day here. Yeah, I'll see how many cars are done so far. Yeah, the 112 out. The 44 of Connor Jones is done. Jake Finch is out. And they got a couple cars like 9 laps down. And then, yeah, I think Jones is done. So I think you got about like... So there's, I think, like 31 cars still left out of 36 that started. Still 19 cars on the lead lap. Noah Gregson. A lot of you guys are wondering how he's doing. He is in 22nd, 1 lap down. I'll update you guys kind of all on the whole running order here real quick. You got Derek Thorne out front. Josh Berry 2nd. William Byron 3rd. Cole Butcher in 4th. Sammy Smith rounds out your top 5. Then you got Pollard in 6th. Nassi 7th. Robbins 8th. Heim in 9th. And Roderick, if I'm saying that right, in 10th. Then Majeski, who was just involved in the most recent incident. Don't know if that damage is going to affect him too much yet. And then you got Luza in 12th, Hansen 13th. I don't know how to say his Hind. And 14th, Quaffle 15th. Peltzer 16th. Gomes in 17th. Craig 18th. What's another one I probably don't know? Ruggiero in 19th. And then Jake Garcia in 20th. The first car 1 lap down. Kraus in 21st. 1 lap down, as well as Gregson, Fenhouse, and then Nason, Love, Daniel Dye. A lot of big names there, kind of that 1 lap down bracket. Then 2 laps down, you got Michael House, Francis, and then Doss 3 laps down, Smith 4 laps down, and yeah, there you go. About rounds out majority of your field. Hey, we're up to 3,095. 3,095. Only 5 away from 3,100. Let's get it. There, I finally said it right that time. Luke, I know. Well, we almost didn't stream it, but we decided to do it at the last minute. For you guys. For you guys. That sounds rather painful, Kenny. Having to type all those numbers out. Hey, we're up to over 500 viewers on the day. I appreciate it. Not quite sure what you're talking about, Joe, but the lights are out on the pace car, so we're going to be going green again this time by. It'll be Thorne on the inside, Barry on the outside. Nobody still's been able to touch Derek Thorne. We'll see if that changes on this restart. Byron and Butcher make up row 2, but the green flag is back out in the 55th Annual Snowball Derby. 115 laps to go. Good restart for Derek Thorne once again. Down low, Byron trying to take second place away from Josh Berry. That inside line really seems to fire off quite a bit better than the outside. Oh, Barry's going to slip up the racetrack there just a bit in 3 and 4. That's going to open the door for Byron, and Byron is up into second place behind him. Butcher and Sammy Smith really going at it. Butcher drives it in deep on the outside, trying to get by Sammy Smith, and he's going to hold on to that 4th position. And then you got Pollard under pressure from Robbins. He's losing some spots on this restart. That 26 car has been kind of slowly fading throughout this day. Now he's under some pressure from the 21 of Corey Heim. And yes, also the Majeski fans. Majeski does look like he is continuing to improve. So he is, or well, not continuing to improve, but it looks like that car is okay after the damage, as he is still running on the racetrack in the 10th position. So looks like he's okay, or the car is okay. And now Pollard's going to get passed by Corey Heim. Heim taking that 8th spot away. Pollard continues to fade here. Now Majeski's the next car that'll be trying to get by him. And man, dude, Thorne, he just, on these restarts, he just gets up and goes. Thanks to everybody watching, though. Make sure you drop a like and subscribe. We got 70 people in here right now. Appreciate it. Hit that like button and subscribe. Only 4 subscribers away. 4 subscribers away. Yeah, Thorne with another great restart. Barry, though, putting the pressure back on Byron. Byron is able to get by Barry on that last restart, but Barry not content, running in 3rd. The laps are winding down here. It is starting to become crunch time. Just behind those guys battling for second place, Cole Butcher continues to work his way forward. He's in fourth, but Barry's going to go to the inside of Byron into turn 3. And Josh Berry going to be able to get by William Byron with ease here for second place. So Berry back up to second, and Cole Butcher also looking to get by Byron on this pass. He fills the void to the inside of the 24 car, and Butcher is up into third. Not quite yet clear of the 24 car. It looks like might be able to pull off that pass this time through turns 1 and 2, but Sammy Smith might also be able to get to the corner panel of Byron. Is he going to be able to do it? Oh, just not quite. But Sammy Smith really continuing to move forward here. He might be able to take fourth place from Byron here soon. Then behind those guys in sixth place, you got Nasty continuing to have a solid run. Robbins in 7th, Heim 8th, Majeski 9th, and Pollard rounds out your top 10 as we close in on 100 laps to go. Hey, we're 3 subscribers away. 3 subscribers away, guys. Hit that subscribe button. Do it for Dale. 3 subscribers away from 3,100. Appreciate it. Now Pollard under pressure from Roderick for 10th place, that 25. Closing in on that 26. Thorne, though, at the front, man. He is just in a league of his own right now. It seems on the long run he starts to equivalent a bit more with the other guys, but on the short run, man, he is just untouchable. Josh Berry, though, I think might have something for him. Last time by, he was 0.2 of a second quicker than Thorne. Now this time by, once again, about a 10.5 quicker, but Cole Butcher was the fastest car. Actually, no, Sammy Smith was the fastest car on the racetrack last time by. And now Roderick going to the inside of Pollard off of turn 4. He is going to take away that 10th spot, and Pollard falls down to the top 10 for the first time today. That 26P car really struggling. And now he's about to be under pressure from the 18 of Ryan Luza. 100 to go. 100 to go. The final third of this race is ahead of us now. 2/3 down. Thorne, though, right now his leads 8.5 of a second over Josh Berry. Last time by, ran half a tenth quicker than Berry. Fastest car inside the top 10 on the last lap was William Byron in 4th. He ran an 18.10, but still that was only 0.03 of a second quicker than Derek Thorne, so not really making up too much time. And this time by, though, a pretty slow lap for Thorne. He runs an 18.30. Everybody was about a tenth or so faster than him. The fastest car on the racetrack that time was Cole Butcher with an 18.13. And Butcher working his way by a lapped car. Yeah, now that we're working lap traffic, that could also be affecting these lap times. Oh, I was looking at the wrong guy. I don't know who the 35 is, but anyways. Oh, we got a caution out. We got 2 cars around in turns 1 and 2. Quite a bit of damage to the back, I think, of the 65 there. The 5 car also around. Those guys were a couple of laps down, I believe. And that's going to put us back under the yellow with 96 laps to go. You can sense the intensity starting to pick up a little bit more. The runs or the cautions are becoming more and more frequent as the intensity starts to build. Hey, we're up to 3,098, just 2 subscribers away. Just 2 subscribers away. KDD, Ryan Luza is running in the, I believe, 12th position. Yes, in the 12th position, just behind Bubba Pollard. Yeah, if you're wondering where your favorite driver is running, just let me know in the chat, and I'll update you as quickly as I can. Kenny Johnson, you want to see a Dale Senior Transformer car? That would be pretty cool. I honestly am a pretty big Transformers fan, so I'm glad that they just announced there's a new movie coming out next summer. Well, it wasn't just announced, but the trailer just came out. 2 subscribers away, though, from 3,100 here. Let's get it under this caution. There's 75 people watching right now. I bet 2 of you aren't subscribed. Hit that subscribe button. Thanks everybody who's tuned in, though. We have now gotten almost 700 viewers on the day. I appreciate it. Sorry for some of the internet lag and things like that. 2 more to go, like bacon and eggs, or SpongeBob and Patrick. You know what? I don't really know what to say about that, but you know, I guess. And Josh Berry thought about pitting there, decided to not. And back in the pack, Bubba Pollard will pit. Not too surprised by that. He was really starting to struggle. Yeah, Pollard probably the highest running car to pit here. Yeah, he has really struggled here. I kind of noticed that he was slowly falling further and further back, but then on this last run, it really became apparent that 26 car is struggling. Like I said, though, guys, just 2 subscribers away from 3,100. Come on, hit that subscribe button. Just 2 people out there. Or, well, if you don't hit it if you are subscribed, because that will unsubscribe you. But appreciate it, cassette tape. But yeah, you're running order right now at the time of this caution. Thorne, Barry, Butcher, Byron, Smith, your top 5. I think this restart will actually be pretty interesting because the control car, or well, Thorne on the inside line definitely takes off faster than the outside. And so it'll be Barry, I believe, restarting on the outside, and then Butcher will restart the first car on the inside. He might have a shot here on this restart to jump Barry and move up into second place, which I think would be interesting because I do think Butcher might be the closest car that could contend with Thorne. I think on a long run, Barry could contend with Thorne, but it's just on the short run. Nobody can touch that 43, it seems. But further back, you have Nassi, Robbins, Heim, Majeski, and Roderick, your top 10. Then Pollard, or well, Pollard just hit pit road. And then I don't know how that all works, but then you got, I think, Luza, Garcia, Hindi, Gnomes, Quaffle, your top 15. Not quite sure who pitted outside of Pollard further back, so wait for the run-in order to update here. Sorry. We're at 3,099, guys. We are 1 subscriber away. Just 1 person hit that subscribe button. Well, we already did it for Dale, Kenny Johnson. Hey, we did it, 3,100. We did it for Dale. There we go. I'll do it for you, Kenny Johnson. We already did it at 3,000, but there we go, 3.1K. 1 away. What position is Jake Finch in? Well, here, I appreciate it, guys. Thanks for 3,100. Thanks, the Epic. Jake Finch, though, is... I think he might actually have an inch yet. Jake Finch is out of this race. Yeah, he's out of the race, so he's going to finish 34th today. Yeah, he was taken out, I believe, or he might have had a mechanical issue now. I can't remember, but yeah, he's been gone for 70 laps now. Well, yeah, that's a tough break for him. Thanks, cassette tape. Thanks, everybody, subscribe. Hey, now we're up to 3,103. Can we get to 3,200? No, but, Brianna Nicole, hi, how are you doing? It'll be 93 to go here, and I think we're going to get restarted probably in about a lap or 2, hopefully. The action continuing to pick up. Thanks to everybody tuning in. Make sure you drop a like and subscribe. Like we've been saying, if you haven't already, if you aren't subscribed, what are you doing? Come on, guys. If you aren't subscribed, what are you doing? And this channel is primarily a NASCAR channel. But, you know, it's the off season, so we're kind of bored, so why not do this? KDD, is there any more way to show more racers' positions? Not really in an efficient way. Or, like, just because if I could, kind of, but it starts to become... You know, it becomes kind of too small and hard to read. That's the thing, if I start to show more. Or, like, it depends on the device you're watching on. If you're watching on a phone and I make it smaller, it's almost impossible to read. Also, but if you do want to check, go to racingmonitor.com, and that's where you can find this information. Or not Racing Monitor, just racemonitor.com. Yeah, cassette tape. Yo, Bubba just slowly fell off. Thank you, Brianna. You're from Puerto Rico, and you're a fan of NASCAR and William Byron. Well, Byron's definitely still got a shot at this one, running in fourth. He's kind of lurking in the shadows. Been in the top 5 the majority of the day. Hey, 3,105. Appreciate it, guys. You know, this channel is our goal for the year was 3,000, and obviously we've already gone by 3,000. KDD, yeah, the leaderboard that I have here is, like I said, on the racemonitor.com, and anybody can get access to that, but I'm obviously watching the race on pay-per-view, and that has their own leaderboard as well. But yeah. I know, but like I was saying, our goal for the year was 3,000 subscribers. As you can tell, we've already kind of exceeded that with some extra change. And yeah, actually, so far this year, we have gone up at the start of the year. I shouldn't even really at the start of the year, because we have gone up this year from, like, I think 1,200 subscribers to 3,100, so almost 2,000 subscribers gained, guys. I really appreciate it. Can't wait for what 2023 has in store. And even just in the last, like, 3 months, literally since September, we have gone up from 2,200 to 3,100. So literally in the last 3 months, we've almost gained 1,000 subscribers, which is pretty crazy. So I really appreciate that, guys. Okay, we're going to be going green, though, next time by with 89 laps to go. We're getting into the final stages. We're up to 3,106, guys. I appreciate it. Keep hitting that subscribe button. Who knows? Maybe we will get to 3,200 before the end of this thing. Yeah, cassette tape. I don't know. I think our goal for next year is going to be 5,000. But anyways, green flag back in the air here. Good restart for Thorne down low. But honestly, this is probably the best restart for that outside line yet today. Josh Berry doing his best at sticking on the outside of that 43, not trying to let him get away here. But Thorne is still just going to be able to clear him for the lead. And Butcher, though, will slot into third place. Byron trying to hang tough on the outside, but Sammy Smith might also be able to get by Byron here on this restart. Byron's going to slide down into fourth. And behind him is Smith, rounds out your top 5. Then Nassi 6th, Majeski 7th in that car that was on top of Eric Jones not too long ago. But at the front, Thorne continues to lead, but this time not driving away as fast as he has the last couple times. I think everybody knows that they have got to throw everything they have at that 43 car if they want to even have a shot at this win. But Smith going to the inside of Byron for 4th place right now. Off of turn 4, Sammy Smith trying to take 4th place away from William Byron. And right now he's got the advantage into turn 1 in that 22 black and red Toyota. He has moved up into 4th position. Byron's going to drop back to 5th. But Nassi now trying to put the pressure on Byron as well. He's going to give him a bit of a bump there. That's some really tight racing just inside the top 5 here. 85 laps to go, though. 85 laps to go. The clock is ticking. And Nassi's going to be able to get to the inside of Byron down the back straightaway. The 51 looking for 5th place. He's going to get it. And now Garcia going to fill the hole. Byron's getting freight trained on the outside right now. He's just trying to find a way to get back to the inside and to stop the bleeding here. But Garcia has kind of come out of nowhere. He's moved up into the 6th place now. Majeski is now the next guy trying to get by Byron. Yeah, I think Garcia's picked up 3 spots already on this restart. That 35 car has really gotten up and gone on this restart here. Appreciate everybody tuning in. We got 90 people watching. Drop that like button and subscribe. Majeski trying to go by William Byron for 8th place right now on the racetrack. Also ahead of them, though, Garcia going by Nassi, and Garcia is up into, I believe, what? Yeah, that's for 5th place. I think so. Man, That 35 car, I don't know where he came from, but here he is putting on a show here. But Robbins now going by Byron, and it looks like there's almost an issue on that 24. I mean, he is falling like a rock right now. And thanks, Frank. And now Byron under pressure as well from the 18 and the 21. Trying to just stay inside the top 10 right here. And that's not the 18 of Hunter Robbins. That is the other 18. But he's also going to get passed by Ryan Luza. Ryan Luza doing a good job here at coming back forward. He's up to 9th place. And now Corey Heim trying to go by William Byron. Man, Byron restarted in, 3rd place? And has dropped all the way back to 9th. And it looks like he's going to fall even further here pretty soon. No, yeah, he's dropped back to 10th now. He's about to fall outside of the top 10. And we just restarted, I think, 7 laps ago. Luza, though, trying to get by Robbins for 8th place, just ahead of Byron. The 18 versus the 18. Luza on the inside of Robbins into turn 3. And he is going to be able to take that 8th spot away. Luza moving forward. 77 laps to go. It's Thorne, though, out front with a lead of about 0.6 of a second over Josh Berry. Then Butcher a second off the lead in 3rd. Sammy Smith 2 seconds off in 4th. Garcia 2.2 seconds off in 5th. Looking at the lap times, though, of your guys inside the top 5. Garcia ran the fastest lap in 18.04. That was 0.2 of a second quicker than your leader. Further back, though, Pollard trying to come back after making that pit stop under the last caution. He's going by Craig for 12th. He's going to be catching up to William Byron here pretty soon. Pollard trying to have the comeback charge here with 75 laps to go. At the front, though, Josh Berry under pressure from Cole Butcher. Last time by in your top 5, Sammy Smith ran the fastest lap. And this time by Jake Garcia once again runs the fastest lap inside the top 5. I think Garcia is somebody you got to watch out for, man. He restarted in, I think, 9th place, and he has already worked his way up to 5th. That 35 is coming to life. And Butcher all over the bumper of Josh Berry for 2nd place right now. It is go time. I repeat, it is go time. These guys are got to be pushing it to the absolute limit right now. Thanks to everybody watching. Make sure you drop a like and subscribe. We've almost got over 100 viewers right now. 95 people watching. I appreciate it. And here we go. Butcher. Oh, he almost got to the inside of Berry there off of turn 4. Berry running kind of a defensive line. And Butcher, I think you might be able to take a shot at him this time. Yes, he will. Butcher to the inside of Berry. Berry just kind of lets him go by. Couldn't hold him off anymore. And now it's Cole Butcher up to 2nd place. Berry back to 3rd. Sammy Smith and Jake Garcia, though, have caught up to this battle meanwhile. And I think Berry's allowed to lose a couple more spots. Also, sorry if there's a bit of lag. Yeah, Kenny, I know. The stream grows fast. Hey, that's what happens. You guys start hitting likes. You start hitting that subscribe button. It tells YouTube to go like, here, show this to a bunch of people. So appreciate it when you guys drop a like or subscribe. Jake Garcia, man, he's coming to life right here. I don't know, like he just came out of nowhere. He was running back like outside the top 10, I think, almost the entire day, and now he's just all of a sudden charged right up into inside the top 5. And Berry trying to hold off Sammy Smith and Garcia. And just right now, Jake Garcia, it's kind of starting to settle out amongst your top 5. Looking at the lap times, though, once again, trying to see if anybody's got a bit of an advantage. Last time by Garcia trying to get by Sammy Smith here. It looks like he might have an opportunity here. Oh, he's going to give a bit of a bump to the back of Smith to open the door. Garcia is up into 4th place, but he had to use the bumper to do it. I'll have to see if Sammy Smith gives any sort of payback there, but that was just a smart bump and run from Jake Garcia. He was kind of getting bogged down by the 22 of Sammy Smith. Garcia continues to slowly crawl towards the front. Now he sets his eyes on getting to Josh Berry. But Derek Thorne continues to just gap the field. His lead is now up to over a second on Cole Butcher, and it's almost 2 seconds over Josh Berry in third. But Bubba Pollard trying to get back up inside the top 10. He's trying to take 11th away from Corey Heim off of turn 4, and he's going to be able to pull off that pass. Now Craig also going to try and get by Heim here, using the bumper there just a bit. At the front, though, it's Derek Thorne, Cole Butcher, and Josh Berry, but Jake Garcia is the man on the move in 4th place. Sammy Smith rounds out the top 5, then Nasty, Luza, Majeski, Byron, and Robbins, your top 10. But Bubba Pollard, after having to make that unscheduled pit stop there, is slowly charging his way back through this field. Coming to 60 laps to go, though. Next time by, 60 laps to go. 240 down, just 60 left. Thanks to everybody tuning in. Make sure you drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already. But looking at the lap times inside your top 5, last time by Derek Thorne ran 18.42. Josh Berry was the fastest car on the racetrack. He ran an He ran a 19.30. But here he comes, Jake Garcia to the inside of Josh Berry for that third spot. Man, that 35 car is sliding all over the place, but he's going to be able to get the inside of Berry down the back straightaway, and Garcia has now moved up onto the podium. Here comes the 35 of Jake Garcia. He restarted in 10th about 20 laps ago and has moved his way all the way up to 3rd. And now Sammy Smith's going to give the bumper to Josh Berry. And Josh Berry is sliding backwards now. He slides in to the 5th position. But oh boy, he just dropped from 3rd to 5th there in about half a lap. But can Jake Garcia now go and reel in your top 2? Now, the field's starting to get kind of bunched together. You got 4th through about 7th place running tail. But at the front, nobody can catch Derek Thorne right now. Last time by, the lead was 1.1 seconds over Cole Butcher, 2.5 seconds back to Jake Garcia in 3rd. We'll see if that gap comes down at all. I think these guys behind your leader are just hoping for a caution. But the caution clock could be a factor here, because if they do run green from here on out, there will be a caution at 14 to go, I believe, matter of fact. If not, if there is a caution before that, that actually is probably better for your leader, Derek Thorne, because a late race caution like that, that would kind of cause a whole bunch of split strategy. Do you pit, do you not? And that could really kind of put him in a bad position there. Ryan Luza under pressure from Ty Majeski for the 7th position. Oh, further up ahead, though, Sammy Smith taking that spot back from Jake Garcia. He might have used the bumper on that one because Garcia gave him quite a shot when he was trying to get by him earlier. Not too surprised if Smith tried to pay him back. And at the front, Butcher is starting to reel in Thorne just a bit, but I would have to imagine Thorne might be having to work lap traffic now. We are starting to get to that point in the run. The gap has dropped from 1 second to 0.7 of a second. But those top 2 have really isolated themselves from the rest of the field. There's a 2-second gap from 2nd to 3rd, which at this racetrack is pretty big. Thanks to everybody tuning in. Make sure you drop a like and subscribe. Sorry if there is a bit of lag right now. Yes, I was Jose. Hey, we're almost up to 1,000 viewers on the day. I appreciate it. Thanks for 3,100 subscribers, guys. And Nasty's looking to go to the inside of Berry here for the 5th position off of turn 4. Berry really starting to fade on this run. He might be hoping for a caution, honestly, so they can put some fresh tires on that thing. He's going to drop back to 6th. And now Luza putting the pressure on Barry for 6th place. That 18 car is going to pull to the inside of the 26 into turn 3, and Barry just lets him go. There's nothing he can do right now to defend. That 26 iRacing Chevrolet is really struggling. Behind him, Ty Majeski running in 8th. Behind him, William Byron, another guy that's also kind of faded on this run. The gap from 1st to 2nd has gone back up to about 8.5 tenths. Yeah, Cole Butcher's just hoping some lap traffic bogs down Derek Thorne because there's almost no other way he's catching him. Luza starting to reel in Stephen Nassy, though. Luza's had quite the comeback today. Was running back outside the top 20 for quite a while. But yeah, Derek Thorne's got some side-by-side lapped cars ahead of him. That's going to cost him quite a bit of time here. The 30 and the 63 side-by-side here. I believe that's actually Noah Gregson in that 30 car. He's really struggled today. But that is really slowing down your leader. You can just see it visually off corner exit how much 2nd place is gaining on him right there. Yeah, this time at the line, the gap, shrinking down here between 1st and 2nd. And Gregson just doing everything he can here, because if he goes another lap down, then his day will definitely be done, but there's nothing else he can do. And he is going to drop another lap to your leader. But Butcher trying to make some quick passes here on these lapped cars to try and make up some sort of time on your leader. Also, by the way, Bubba Pollard has gotten himself back into the top 10. And he is closing in, actually, on that chain of cars that's running nose to tail from about 5th place through 9th, so he might be able to pick up some more positions here pretty quick. Yeah, that gap has gone back up from 1st to 2nd. It's back up to over a 2nd, actually, from Derek Thorne to Cole Butcher. So Butcher's going to need another lucky break from these lapped cars if he wants to make up any more time. Thanks to everybody watching. Make sure you drop a like and subscribe. We got almost 100 people watching. We got 50 likes. Let's get it up to 75 likes, guys. Liking and subscribing. It's a free way to help support what we do here at Freeman Motorsports. And, man, right now, Bubba Pollard, those fresh tires, he's making quick work of these guys. He's already gotten by William Byron, and now he's trying to get by Ty Majeski. That 91 car was up on the back of the 4 car not too long ago, even though you wouldn't notice it based on how he's running. Still running inside the top 10. But Josh Berry really slipping back now. He's actually going to be pinning Majeski on the nose of Pollard, and that's going to allow Pollard to get to the inside of Majeski into turn 1. Majeski's just going to let him go. It's best to let him go so that way he can pull down and get back to that inside rather than risk getting passed by somebody behind. Now that moves Pollard up to, the 8th position. And now he's looking to take 7th from Josh Berry, which I think he'll be able to do pretty easily. Early on, those guys were battling for 2nd place, but both of them have kind of faded further on throughout the day. Pollard, though, trying to come back here. Off into turn 3. He's going to send it. 7th place. Barry has dropped from 2nd to 8th place on this run, so he is hoping for a caution to make some adjustments to that 26 machine. Now Pollard tries to reel in Ryan Luza, who's got a little bit of room between his car. But looking at the lap times, who's running the fastest laps near the front? Is the gap really going down between your leader? Does not look like it, actually. Derek Thorne has now gotten that lead up to almost a 1.5 seconds. That might actually be the biggest lead of the day. Sammy Smith, though, starting to reel in your 2nd place driver. Last time by, Smith was the fastest car on the racetrack by about 0.2 of a second. I actually take that back. Bubba Pollard, with the fresh tires, was the fastest car on the racetrack by 0.5 seconds over anybody else, but I think he's just a bit too far back. Now, this time by, Thorne runs just about an equivalent lap time with Sammy Smith, but both of them were about 0.2 faster than Cole Butcher in 2nd, and then Pollard was about 0.3 faster than your leader. The laps continuing to wind down, though, here at the 55th Annual Snowball Derby. And yeah, you can see it on your screen now. Sammy Smith starting to reel in that 53 car. That gap down to just about a couple tenths of a second. Smith's going to need to make quick work of Cole Butcher if he wants to try and chase down Derek Thorne at the front. Oh, and Josh Berry is around off the nose of Hunter Robbins off of turn 2. And things go from bad to worse. I was saying Josh Berry needed a caution, but I don't think he needed himself to be that caution. He was just slowly fading further and further down that running order, and I didn't see that. I wasn't paying close enough attention to see exactly what happened, but I'd have to imagine he almost maybe got ran over from behind just because somebody anticipated him to be going faster off a corner exit than how fast he was actually going, but we'll probably see a replay here pretty soon, and I'll try to explain things as best I can to you. Yeah, Barry's got to be pretty frustrated inside that car right now. At the start of that restart, it looked like he had a shot at maybe getting up to Derek Thorne, but no, he had just faded. He felt like a rock on that restart, and yeah, it looks like that's basically just going to end his shot right there. Man, now we're going to have another restart coming your way. Not too many guys have 4 tires left, so we'll see who can put on fresh tires and have a restart or have themselves a shot at it here. So here that we are off of turn 2, and yeah, he just actually, he just lost it on his own there. I don't know. Maybe he got a bit arrow tight from the 18, but yeah, he just goes around on his own right there. I thought the 18 might have dumped him, but no, the 26 just kind of goes around, and Robbins is nowhere to really go. A bit of cosmetic damage to the front of the 26 as well as the 18, but I don't think it's going to hurt either car too much. Yeah, I think the 18 definitely gave the 26 maybe a tiny bit of contact, or maybe just kind of put a bunch of air on the left rear corner panel, but the 26 was already almost going around, and that was enough to fully send him around. Thanks to everybody watching, though. 100 people in here, well, 97 people in here right now. Make sure you drop a like and subscribe. How are y'all doing? Hey, no problem, Jimmy. Hey, guys, we got almost 100 people watching right now. I'm sure not all 100 of you are subscribed, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. So, yeah, we'll see. I think everybody's going to come down pit road here, I would at least think. We'll see who can put on tires and who can't, or who has 4 tires left and maybe who only has 2. We got 3,108 subscribers, guys. Let's get it up to 3,125 before the end. Let's get up to 3,125 before the end. And, hey, we got over 100 viewers now. I appreciate it. Your brother was rooting for him. That's a tough break. I mean, he started on pole. You know, he stayed in the top 3, honestly, probably the entire day. Ran just about as many laps near the front as Derek Thorne, but just really started to fade on that run and just kind of lost it on his own, honestly. Thanks to everybody watching, though, right now. Sorry for any bit of lag in there. Hopefully it kind of sorts itself out. That kind of happens. Stupid roofer, how are you doing? We're going to restart with about 25 laps to go, so we're getting into that, you know, like the last. This is it. This is probably going to be these guys' last opportunity to pit here. Do I think Bubba will make a comeback? I think it's just too little, too late for Bubba Pollard. I mean, this is basically his track. He's probably turned more laps here than anybody else. Now that everybody pits and they're going to be on pretty equal tires, that's going to kind of take away some of his advantage he had. He's in 7th. Maybe if he was in 4th, I'd say he probably has a shot, but I think 7th's a bit too far back unless we see some calamity near the front and these guys take each other out. I mean, I think it's Derek Thorne's race to lose unless things get chaotic, so but things could certainly get chaotic. A lot of money on the line for these guys. Ryan Luza is currently running in 6th place. he's been slowly working his way forward under this last run, but kind of stalled out in that 6th position. You know, yeah, I think Derek Thorne he's in a league of his own right now. I think the only way he loses this race is like on this restart if one of these guys in 2nd or 3rd just basically just dumps him or like just sends it in and like just runs him up the track. Because I mean, on the last restart, I do have to say Josh Berry was able to stay on his outside down the back straightaway, which was better than anybody else had done basically the entire rest of the day. Also, it looks like they're doing some some more repair work on that 91 at Ty Majeski after that damage he got incident between him and Jones. Yeah, there are still, how many cars are still in this race? Right about. There are still, I think, 29 cars in this race out of the 36 that started today. Yeah, and if you're wondering where your favorite driver's running and he's not on the leaderboard, just ask me in the chat and I'll try to update you. Oh, so we did have some guys stay out here. Bubba Pollard stayed out, and he's starting on the front row. And Carson Quaffle as well in the 32. So this could make things interesting here. I think Quaffle, I'd have to imagine he has fresh tires, fresher tires. But both of those guys, their tires are going to be nothing compared to the guys behind him. I got a lot more confidence in Pollard than I do Quaffle. But what I'm more interested to see is, I don't think either one of those guys are going to be able to hang on for 25 laps or whatever it is over the guys behind him. But do those guys like kind of slow up Derek Thorne and allow somebody else to get around him? Because I think that can make things interesting here. Because if Thorne has got to make quick work of these two and not lose that that position of being the first guy on fresh tires to somebody behind him. Lord Mushy, what happened to Noah Gregson? He's just been slow. That's really about it. He's in 17th right now, I think 2 laps down, but that's kind of mainly due to attrition. I think he might have stayed out here, maybe like taking the wave around. So actually, I'll try and figure that out. But either way, he's really never been a factor other than when he maybe has slowed down the leader a bit, trying to stay on the lead lap. No offense to Noah Gregson. I like Noah Gregson, but hey, 105 people watching right now. Make sure you drop a like and subscribe. We got 60 likes right now. Let's get it up to 75. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoy what you're seeing. So, oh boy, this is going to be really chaotic here, man. Bubba Pollard's going to be giving it everything he can to stay up front here. And just can Derek Thorne get by these guys quickly and not allow one of these guys behind him to get by him? Because this is going to be really the only opportunity anybody has to pass Derek Thorne today, because nobody has been able to. I don't think Derek Thorne has literally been passed this entire race. So, yeah, if somebody wants to have any shot at passing him, they're going to have to do it right here. Justin, who got 4 tires on that stop? I actually don't know, but I'm pretty sure. Well, some people have fresh tires, and that would be, I think, like the 43. Like, I really don't know. I'm pretty sure the 43, the 53, like those first guys that didn't. I think everybody that pitted got tires. Other than that, though, I don't know. I just know the guys that are out front are on old tires for certain. So I think we're going to be going green. The lights out in the pace car this time. No, they're not. Okay, I think we're going to be going green, not this time by, but the next time by. So that'll be with 23 laps to go. So just a sprint here to the finish. Who can hang on? It'll be Pollard on the inside, Quaffle on the outside. Both of those guys are on old tires, and they got the fresh tires in row 2 with Thorne on the inside, who has dominated this race. Totally dominated this race. And then his outside is Cole Butcher. In row 3 on the inside, Sammy Smith. To his outside, Jake Garcia. In row 4 on the inside, you have the 51 of Nassi. To his outside, the 18 of Luza. And then in row 5, you have got William Byron and Ty Majeski. yeah, I wouldn't count anybody out just yet. A lot can still happen. I think things are going to get pretty crazy here coming towards the finish. Yeah, the lights are on the pace car, so we will be going green next time by. 23 to go. Just so you guys know, that leaderboard on your left is probably about 15, 20 seconds ahead of me, so the equivalent of about probably like 1 lap on the racetrack. So it might be not totally aligning with what I'm saying, but I'll do my best to paint the picture for you guys coming down towards the finish. 23 laps to go when we get the green flag here off of turn 4. Can Bubba Pollard hold him off on the old tires? Derek Thorne has dominated this race. The green flag is back out here, and you can already see it. Quaffle spinning the tires big time on those old tires, but Pollard with a clean restart here. He's going to have the lead off of turn 2, but Thorne's going to poke his nose to the inside here already, trying to, he thought about it. Thorne is already through to the lead. Oh, Smith up the track. He's going to door. Who is that? The 53 of Butcher up the racetrack, and Quaffle has already been also affected by that, and he has dropped outside the top 15, but Thorne already back to the lead. He had a great clean restart there. That was all he needed to do, and now he is clear of the field. I just think he's got to worry about these guys wrecking themselves, though, back here for 5th place right now. You got Sammy Smith, Cole Butchers, Nasty, all going at it right now, door to door, down the back straightaway. 20 laps to go this time by. Pollard still in 2nd place. I don't think he's going to be able to hold that, though, for long. Nasty, though, will finally clear Butcher for 4th. Butcher's going to drop back to 5th here. Not the ideal restart for him. But, man, we thought Derek Thorne might be susceptible there for a moment. But with a flawless restart, he just jumps out to the lead. Byron, though, taking 4th place away from Butcher here. This is a pretty poor restart here for the 53, but he might have gotten some damage there when Sammy Smith and him made contact on that restart. Oh, we got a big one, though, on the front straightaway, or actually not that big one. Somebody spun in front of the field. Thankfully, everybody was able to avoid, actually. I think that's the 18 of Ryan Luza in front of the field. That's a tough break. That's a tough break for the 18 car. He has been around. Also, Matthew Craig, he was running inside the top 10 majority of the day. He could not break in time to avoid that one. I think he ran to the back of maybe that was Corey Heim. Not quite sure, but 3 cars involved on that one, and that'll put us back under the yellow, and we will now have one more restart. Yeah, I think the chaos might just be getting picked up. Yeah, Jimmy, I think Pollard made the right decision to stay out, and same thing with Quaffle. I mean, that was really their only shot, but, I mean, Thorne on the fresh tires. I mean, even on old tires. I mean, Thorne just has literally been unstoppable all day. But here we got another restart. So, Luza actually not with that much damage. The left front fender's been torn off that 18 car. But the big loser in that one was Matthew Craig. He slammed on the brakes a bit too late and ran over the back of, I think, the 21 or somebody. Whew, but that means one more restart here once again. And now it's Thorne. Or here, now we got to replay. This was back, I believe, like, oh, yeah, so he gets, I think, spun maybe by the, I don't even know who that was, but it's off of turn 4. I think he gets spun by somebody, or maybe there's contact, but he's basically sideways. He hits somebody else, or who is this? I can't even see here. The glare of the camera, you can't really see what the car number is, but I mean, he was running in right about 6th, 7th place at the time. I don't know where, like, how he spins. I don't know if it's from the contact on the inside or, man, I really can't just tell what happens there on, like, or who makes the contact. Or I think that's the 48 who was involved. I don't know if he was he on the inside though? I don't know. But either way, Luza goes around off of turn 4. Luza now is, I know there are a couple Luza fans in the chat. Yeah, I think it was the 48 too. Yeah, I think Luza's probably going to be like the last car in the lead lap now. So he'll be restarting here back in probably about like 15th place or so, give or take. Whew. I mean, I got the 43 at the, so I think it was the 48 that was on the inside of Luza when he spun, but I don't know if, like, the 48, pushed the 18 into that spin, or if there was another car on the outside, he might have spun the 18, or the 18 might have just spun himself. So not quite sure. Thanks to everybody watching, though. 135 people watching right now. Make sure you drop a like and subscribe. If you're not subscribed, what are you doing, guys? Hey, there's 135 people watching right now. I am almost certain 40 of you guys are not subscribed. So if we can get to 3,150 subscribers, that'd be pretty crazy. Oh, that's cool, Tommy. Sorry to hear about that. Cassette tape. 48 makes me think of Alex's 48 car. Alex Bowman. Are you talking about Alex Bowman? I know, that's the thing. Is when I see all these numbers, like I correlate them with, like, you know, like the NASCAR number that, you know, I first think of. Michael Keith, you're rooting for Thorne? Yeah, I mean, he seems pretty unstoppable. Oh, Katie, you're the cousin of Luza, so that's why you're rooting for him. Okay. Okay, I think we're going to get restarted here with 13 to go. Yeah, the lights are out on the pace car. So Thorne's going to take the outside. Kind of surprised by that. Or wait, no, lights are not out this time, so. But Thorne goes to the outside line. I am very surprised by that. I'm very surprised by that. We'll see if that works out for him. Pollard will now be on the inside. And then on row 2 on the inside will be Sammy Smith, and on the outside it'll be Nassie. And then on row 3 on the inside it'll be Byron, who's kind of made up some progress. Then Butcher to his outside. Row 4 will be Garcia and Majeski. This is about to get real crazy, guys. Lights are on the pace car. We're going to be going racing with 12 laps to go. Pollard on the inside. And the 43 on the outside. Here they come to the restart zone. Good restart for both lanes. Oh, Pollard spins the tires, though, at the line, and that's going to allow... Man, Thorne just jumps out to a 2-car length lead already. Pollard, though, makes a lot of contact. Man, those old tires are not hanging on, and he gets put in the middle of 3 wide, and he's going to lose 10-plus positions. Barry's roughing some guys up, trying to come back from his incident earlier, but Pollard has already dropped outside of the top 10. Oh, my goodness, but Thorne is clear to the lead, and now they're side by side for second place. Butcher and Sammy Smith, or I should say for third. It's Nassie in second. Smith is up to third, and now Byron trying to take fourth place from Butcher. 10 laps to go. The clock is ticking. Butcher trying to hold him off right now. He is getting run over from behind. Majeski's going to now look to the inside of the 53. It's not open there. No, there's a caution on the back straightaway. It's the 4 of Fenhouse around as well as somebody else. Oh, my goodness. Oh, there's the 9 car as well. Not sure who's in that. I literally have not even seen that car today. Oh, my goodness. Now Derek Thorne's got another restart. He's going to have to try and hold him off. Hey, at least these caution laps are ticking him down. Hey, thanks everybody watching. Hey, we're up to 3,114 subscribers. I appreciate it. Keep hitting that subscribe button, ladies and gentlemen. Drop a like if you haven't already. It's a free way to help support what we do. Oh, I know somebody who's involved in that one. Hunter Robbins has got the front end of that car plowed up in a way that it should not be. It looks like it's giving you a frowny face. It looks like he ran over a boulder. The front of that 18 car is supposed to be, you know, flat like that's the splitter's supposed to be flat on the ground like this. Well, it's like this. It looks like he just like ran head on into like a rock. Don't have a replay yet though of what happened. Was further back in the field. I mean, things are getting really wild. Josh Berry was sending it in on the inside of 3 wide, trying to come back from his incident not too long ago. And then you had Pollard on the old tires just trying to hang on, and that didn't really work. And now Derek Thorne's going to have to make it another restart. Whew. Okay, a replay here of what happened, I think. And, oh, this is actually with Barry and Robbins. And Robbins just runs Barry over. I don't know if that was, that's just weird. Yeah, like the 18 just runs over the back of Barry. And then further back, guys just go spinning to avoid. But yeah, Robbins just runs Barry right over off of turn 2. spins out Barry and really does more damage to his own car. And then Fenhouse spins and the 9 car spins as well. Actually, now that I see it in full speed, I don't know if it was intentional. It looks like Barry got up the racetrack. Excuse me. It looks like Barry got up the racetrack just a bit in turns 1 and 2. And Robbins just kind of went in there and just, I mean, and now I'd say it was still probably Robbins' fault, but kind of looks like Barry kind of opened the door there a bit, and Robbins took it in there and just kind of ran over the 26. You hope Nasty doesn't win. Yeah, guys, can somebody explain to me the controversy around Nasty? I'm not like in the loop with like short track racing. What's going on? Why are people like it's going to be controversial if Nasty wins? Yeah, I think we're only going to restart with about 3 laps left to go here, guys. Oh, boy. Man, they just... Okay, so they just gave the stat on the broadcast. So the leader with 10 to go over the last 21 Snowball Derbies has won 10 of them. So only about half the time the leader with 10 to go ends up winning. And I would say this year the leader definitely deserves to win. Derek Thorne has dominated, but I don't know if it's going to happen with how chaotic things are getting. Freddie Irvin, Thorne always gets taken out. Nasty's good. People either love him or hate him. Okay, that's all. Oh, okay, I see you, XX. Okay, that's okay. Now I see he's a controversial figure. Hey, thanks everybody watching though. Make sure you drop. We got almost 175 people in here right now. Make sure you drop a like and subscribe. Let's get this thing up to 100 likes. Hit that subscribe button. We're gonna get restarted here with probably 2 laps to go. So yeah, it's gonna be really intense here. Can Derek Thorne hold on? I mean, he has truly dominated this race. Like this might be one of the most dominant Snowball Derby performances in in history. But he might lose it all here, just depending on how willing Nasty is to send it in there, as well as Sammy Smith, some other guy, or William Byron, Cole Butcher. Not quite sure what you... Oh, okay, I see it, John. See it, Joe. Okay, now I kind of understand the Nasty situation. Thanks for filling me in on that, guys. So, now I'm not sure if this will go down to 2 to go or 1 to go, but either, because they're going to go into, quote, overtime. Wait, there is overtime in this race, right? Trying to figure out like how this overtime system works here. Okay, so I do have not. I'm going to turn up the broadcast, see if I can figure out how many laps are left. All right, I think we're going to be going green, and maybe next time by, or maybe it'll be the lap after. Yeah, the lap after. Yeah. Okay, 5 to go. 5 to go. So it'll be 5 to go when we get the green flag. I guess caution laps don't count at like some point in the race. I don't know. It's confusing. But that's how it's going to happen. Oh, thanks for tuning in from Puerto Rico. You're not even the only Puerto Rican viewer today. Appreciate it. We got the international audience tuning in here. I guess honestly Puerto Rico's probably like a lot closer to this race than I am today, actually. KDD, where is Luza on this restart? Luza, well, he got a lot of damage. Or wait, he got some damage, so I don't know if he's even still out there. Is he Luza? I can't find him on the leaderboard, but here we are. I think we're going green next time by. It'll be 5 laps to go. That leaderboard's a little bit ahead of me, so it might spoil the party. But just, I don't know, listen to me if you want to hear things more real time. Lights are out on the pace car. It's going to be Thorne on the inside. Can he hold off Nasty? Oh, my goodness. Here they come through the Geico restart zone. 5 laps to go. Can Thorne hold on? Here comes Nasty on the outside. Oh, Sammy Smith's going to poke it out there down low. It's not going to stick. But at the front, Thorne's going to be able to clear him off of turn 2 once again, just like he has all day. Oh, Nasty's going to throw the block down on Sammy Smith. Almost spins himself out. Nasty's not giving up just yet, though. 4 to go. Behind him, Byron's up to 4th place. Oh, my goodness. Cole Butcher falls in behind him. Oh, Majeski and Butcher going at it right now into turn 3. There's some contact there. 3 laps to go. Thorne just doesn't want to see the yellow flag. He's got a 3-car length lead over Nasty right now. Smith in 3rd, Byron in 4th. And there, the battle is on for 5th place. Ty Majeski and Cole Butcher. And 25 is going to send it on the 53, and the caution is back out. And Josh Berry's day is done. He is in the wall off of turn 2. And yeah, Josh Berry's day has gone from bad to worse. Oh boy. Started on pole, kind of stayed in the top 3 most of the day. Slowly fell further and further back. And then it got involved in, I think, what is this now? 3 cautions in a row, and I think this one's actually going to end the day for that 26 machine. Oh my goodness. Now we're going to re-rack the field once again. 200 people in here right now. What's going on? Drop a like and subscribe. I appreciate it. Michael Keith, yes, it's an app for $5 a year, but it's also free online if you have a computer. Wow, that just got crazy there. What are your guys' thoughts right now? Drop a like and subscribe like I've been saying. Guys, come on. We got 200 people in here right now. I'm sure not all 200 of you are subscribed. Let's get this thing up to what, like 3,125 subscribers? Let's get 8 more subscribers. Appreciate it. Man, Thorne, though, I mean, he is having to earn this one, but I still have to say, unless somebody, unless Sammy Smith just literally plows through him on this restart, there's, no way he's losing this race. Because the thing is, the outside guy on the outside line just can't even hang with him through turns 1 and 2. And the guy on the inside line. Literally the only way is if somebody, just going into turn 1 on the very first restart, just, boom, plows right through him. Freddie, I know you're saying Nasty will take Thorne out, but, I mean, literally after 1 turn, Thorne will have, a 5-car length lead. People are too far back to even have a shot at doing a dive bomb. I think the only way anybody makes a pass is if on the leader is if maybe they do a wall ride, like Ross Chastain. Oh boy, I'm not sure who actually. I'm not even sure how many laps are left. I think it's 3 to go. We going green this time by though. Yeah, 3 laps to go. 3 laps to go. Thorne on the inside. Nasty on the outside. Sammy Smith on the inside of row 2. Byron on his outside. Here they come through the Geico restart zone once again. And a good restart for Nasty on the outside. Thorne got pretty sideways there, but once again through turns 1 and 2, people just cannot turn the center of the corner like that 43 car can. And Derek Thorne is back out to the lead, but Ty Majeski's going around in front of the field. And I don't know how everybody just avoided that one. The caution is back out. I don't know if they got back to the line or not. Like, hey, man, just once again, people actually are having good restarts now. It's just off the center of the turn. It's like that 43 car, like, you can throttle. It's like you can throttle up, like, you know, like at 2 seconds before anybody else. I mean, he just through the center of the turn. It's like they're tight. Then boom, center of the turn, corner exit. He gets like 5 car lengths on the rest of the field, man. Wow. The only way somebody's getting by him is if they just dump him on the entry to turn 1. Legit ST leaders will wreck and Cole Butcher will win. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if they got back to the line or not. I'm trying to figure out if there's 2 or 3 laps left. But yeah, this all happens. You have Ty Majeski, it's just desperation at this point. Sends it in on Cole Butcher. Kind of makes contact, and the car just is spinning around. Just locks it up. Just goes around. I mean, he kind of got squeezed by Butcher, but I mean, it's just at that point in the race, it's fair game. It's whatever. Thanks to everybody tuning in. Make sure you drop a like and subscribe. I got 216 people in here. Let's get it up to 100 likes if you haven't already. NASCAR Gamer, you hope Byron finishes well, but right now he's running in 4th place. So yeah, 3 to go. Once again, we did not get a full lap in there before the caution. And caution laps do not count at this point in the race. So it's just 3 to go. 3 to go. Woo! Who are your guys' picks to win? Let me know in the chat. Haley Fan 31, you think we're gonna get William Byron win possibly? That's true, Jimmy. That is true. Freddie, everybody always takes out Thorne. You're hoping it's his year. We'll see. I don't know. I just, how desperate are some of these guys going to be here? I think we're going to be going green next time by, or no, I take it back. So I think the 48 has died on the front straightaway. So that's going to put us under the caution here for a bit longer. Try and get that thing refired. We'll go through the running order here really quickly. It's Derek Thorne at the front, Nasty 2nd, Sammy Smith 3rd, Byron 4th, Cole Butcher 5th, Casey Roderick 6th. He gets that 48 refired here, by the way, on the front stretch. And then Garcia 7th, Hansen 8th, Quaffle 9th, Gomes rounds out your top 10. Yeah. And then you have Majeski, I think, still in 11th place, actually. Pollard 12th. Pelter 13th, Dye 14th. He is actually the first car 1 lap down. So that's your lead lap cars right there. I think we're going to go in green next time by. And I'm going to look away from the chat so I don't see any spoilers. Whew. I'm going to go in green next time by. Derek Thorne crew guys are praying right now on the pit stall. They're hoping he can finally get this win here after it's been a very long day. He's had to hold him off here in what now? I think 3 or 4 times in the last 10 laps on these restarts. Can he do it again? He literally has not lost a position all day. He's just got to make it 3 more laps. Here they come through the restart zone. Thorne on the inside, Nasty on the outside once again. Gets a pretty good restart here. Down into turn 1. Smith's going to poke it out down low. Is he willing to make contact? Oh, they're 3 wide there for just a moment. Thorne, though, is still going to be able to clear him. But now it's Nasty back to 3rd. Sammy Smith is going to enter the picture. He's up to 2nd. Byron makes some contact. He's up the racetrack, losing some positions. 2 to go. 2 to go. Can Thorne hang on? Sammy Smith's in 2nd. Nasty in 3rd. 2 more laps. Down the back straightaway. They're 3 wide back in the back. I don't know if that's going to work. Here they come to the white flag. Thorne just has to make it 1 more lap. Sammy Smith's too far back to make a dive. Here they come to the finish line. Derek Thorne is going to be able to hold him off and dominate the 55th annual Snowball Derby. Congratulations, Derek Thorne. Oh my goodness, it looked like he may not be able to hold on to it there for just a moment through all those late race restarts. So much calamity, but he stayed calm and came out on top. How about that for Derek Thorne? True domination today. Nobody, I think, literally passed him the entire race under green. That last restart, Sammy Smith dove it in there, made it 3 wide for a moment. Things looked pretty scary there for a second for the 43 machine, but he was able to still throttle up and power out of it off of turn 2 and hold on for those final 3 laps and get the win in the 55th annual Snowball Derby. Thanks to everybody tuning in. Make sure you drop a like and subscribe before you go if you want to see more amazing stock car, well, not really stock car, but short track racing content, NASCAR racing content, Formula 1, IndyCar, whatever the heck we decide to do on this channel. We got 3,119 subscribers. I appreciate it. Woo! And we'll go through your finishing results here actually pretty quickly for you guys. So your top 10, Thorne, Smith gets second with a late race charge. Nassie comes home third. Roderick fourth. He kind of charged up there late. Butcher fifth. Byron sixth. Garcia seventh. Hansen with a solid result in eighth. Gomes kind of sneaks into the top 10 at the end, ninth. Majeski rounds out your top 10 after a pretty chaotic day for that 91 car. Peltzer 11th. Quaffle 12th. Pollard 13th. Things did not quite work out for that 26 machine. Hindi 14th. Dye rounds out your top 15. Then Ruggiero Luza comes home 17th for those wondering. Craig 18th. Kraus 19th. And Gregson rounds out your top 20. Then Fenhouse, Smith, and Doss. Francis and Barry is your first DNF. So 24 cars finished this race out of the 36 that started it. Then you have Barry in 25th. Robbins 26th. Love 27th. Heim 28th. Rocha 29th, House 30th, Tanner 31st, Nason 32nd, Eric Jones 33rd, Finch 34th, Connor Jones 35th, and Augie Grill rounds out your field. But Derek Thorne just dominated this show and was able to hold him off in the end. Yeah, Michael solid top 10 for Jace. Thanks to everybody tuning in. Like I'm saying, make sure you drop a like and subscribe before you go. Hey, we're up to 3,120 subscribers. I appreciate it. And he got paid in full, $53,000 for your winner, Derek Thorne, with the cash prize for the win, as well as the lead lap, what would be the term? The lap sled incentives. And he will finally climb out of that car. Big win for him. And you know what, guys, we are going to be calling it here in just a moment. Thanks to everybody who tuned in. What do you want to give that? If anybody was also watching that race online, what do you give that race out of 10? I would give it a solid 7.5 out of 10. Thanks, everybody, tuning in. You enjoyed it, Jimmy. I appreciate it. That's a 7.5 out of 10 for me. What are your guys' thoughts in the chat? Named about 40 subscribers today. I appreciate it. 8.4 from cassette tape. It was a solid race. I just feel like, honestly, the domination from Derek almost hurt it a bit. Like, there's just nobody who could compete with him at the front. Thanks to over 1,700 viewers on the day. And you know what, guys? We're going to end it here in just a moment. Thanks to everybody who tuned in. Where did Michael Hinde finish? He finished down in the 14th position. The first car, 1 lap down. Whew. Thanks to everybody who tuned in, like I've been saying. Hey, share it with your friends. Let other people know. I'm going to head out. You're welcome, Brian. You're welcome, Scott. No problem. What happened to Bubba? Well, I mean, he just got shuffled back on one of those restarts. He was out on the old tires and then, I mean, back in the pack. He's just too far back, too chaotic. Well, I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out. See ya.